Hello everybody, this is CJ Wilson with Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. What we're looking at here is a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee in the Velvet Red Pearl Coat. We just got this vehicle in and they've made some nice changes for 2018. Here's a look at the 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. This does have the 2 BE package in it, which gives you heated front seats, heated steering wheel, the roof rails, remote start, power lift tailgate. Along with this is a rear-wheel drive, two-wheel drive vehicle. It has a 3.6 liter award-winning Pentastar V6 engine in it. It dishes out 295 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque, and is mated to a 8-speed automatic transmission. What this will do is this will let you achieve 19 city, 26 highway miles per gallon on this, very capable SUV. Also, another thing I want to point out is Jeep in general has been paying attention to NVH, which that stands for noise, vibration, and harshness while you're actually riding. This has 17-inch alloy wheels on it, very nice all-terrain tire, Goodyear all-terrain tire. And what's also nice is that you really can't see, but actually in here is actually felt in the wheel well. So what this does is, even though this has a little aggressive tire, you will never hear rock ping because that felt on the inside will eliminate that from happening. As we move to the inside of the vehicle, this vehicle does actually have the smart key technology. So whenever you reach for the handle here, it actually will unlock the door. Now if you're leaving, as long as you had this key fob about your person, you can just hit this button that'll lock the doors. It has passive entry in it, so you just reach for the handle, door unlocks, allows you to get in. As you can see, very nicely appointed interior, automatic headlights. You got a lot of controls on the steering wheel, cruise control. You also have audio controls on the back side of the steering wheel. This vehicle is equipped with the push button start. So you just have to have your foot on the brake and you hit the start button as long as the key is in the vehicle. Tells you what kind of vehicle you're driving there as it pops up. You have a very large 7-inch display. In this 7-inch display, obviously it shows your miles per hour and you can change that to kilometers per hour if you prefer. But as you can see, as I'm arrowing up and down here on the steering wheel, it's changing what menu option I'm in to the left over here. So this is your vehicle information. This will give you your individual tire pressures, as well as it has some various other things like your transmission temperature, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, and then it brings you back to the individual tire pressures. You also have a nice little fuel economy setting. This is your trip A and trip B. Lets you also know if the auto start is enabled or not. What media you're playing, any messages, and then you can actually change a little bit of how this gauge cluster is set up. We're not going to make any changes right now. And then we're back to the speedometer here. So while we're at the steering wheel, all these controls here will change that menu that's actually in the gauge cluster. To the right side, this is your cruise control and everything. Now you also have some buttons on the back of the steering wheel here. So on the right side, this is your volume up and volume down. There's also a button that you can hit there that will change you from AM, FM to XM. On the left side, what you have is this will control, let's say you are listening to XM, you can channel up, channel down, and go from one preset to another, all from without even taking your hands off of the steering wheel. So one nice upgrade to the 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee is this Uconnect 4 system. This is a 7-inch high-resolution display. It's also fully integrated into your backup camera with the active grid parking lines. What's really nice is in this system you can actually access a lot of different things, and there's little shortcut menus down here below, so anything from your radio, media, climate control, the apps which will run everything, your controls, your phone, and then the various different settings, so you can actually change the background color and everything. Now whenever you actually plug in your iPhone, or Android phone I should say, for the Android Auto, what will happen is a new little icon will pop up where this phone setting is, and that will say Apple CarPlay on it. So you can click on that and that'll actually access all your apps. There is a little home button, so if you get to swiping through there, it'll bring you back to the home, and then it has a shortcut menu to the left that will give you access to your maps and the most commonly used apps. So even though this vehicle is not equipped with navigation, you can actually have a nice navigational display on here that's being powered through your iPhone or Android device. Taking a quick look at some of the controls down here, you do have some this is like your volume control, tuning for the radio. You can mute, turn the screen off. You have your climate controls here. And then down here below, you have your rear sonar sensors. So if you were pulling a trailer, you may want to turn that off. And it alerts you, lets you know that you turn them off. So that way, while you're pulling whatever trailer, or if you have something behind you, the sonar sensors aren't going off the whole time. This vehicle is equipped with auto start, and you can actually deactivate it by hitting this button. You do have the eco button, sport. So sport's just going to engage the transmission to hold gears longer. It's going to be a little bit firmer shifting, going to run a little bit higher RPMs. And then you have the ability to turn the traction control off by hitting this button here. Whenever you turn sport mode off, it automatically turns the eco auto start off. Here is a look at the interior of the front of the Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. Again, this has the 2BE, as in Bravo Echo package, and it does give you the power seat, heated front seats, heated steering wheel. This vehicle is, it's overall, it's a really amazing vehicle. You got a lot of room in the second row here. It is equipped with the child latch safety anchors in it. As you can see, they're marked with those little buttons. And then back here, you also have rear air for the back passengers, and then there is actually a 3-prong outlet as well. So this vehicle, on top of going with the latch anchors, it does have a 5-star overall vehicle crash rating. It has 9 standard airbags. So you have the front multi-stage airbags, you have front curtain airbags, rear curtain airbags, and then you also have airbags that come out of the seat cushion as well. So they call it a bolster airbag, and then you do have a driver knee airbag. So the vehicle is a very safe vehicle, very solid. I mean, as you can tell when you close the door, it's a very solid vehicle. Now moving around to the back of the vehicle, as you can see, it does have the rear sonar sensors in it. This one, because of that package, does have the automatic lift tailgate in it, which is a really nice feature. You can actually access it by hitting the lever on the outside of the door that'll actually lift it up, and then to close it, you just hit this button here. So instead of having it way up top by the door, they actually put it right there where you can actually reach it. It does have the jam protection, so it's not going to actually push you into the back of the vehicle. And then it also has, there's a little air tube, I don't know if you can see it here, that actually is a pressure sensor. So it's all tied into the system here, so as you can see that there. So if it senses anything is in there, so let's say somebody puts their hand here like so, or there's a hockey stick or baseball bat, whatever the case may be, it's actually going to make the door go back up. Now part of this package also has a rear tonneau cover as well. So what this does is you can fold it back like so, and then when you close the door, nobody can actually see, you know, what cargo you may be having in there. With that being said, this thing also, those seats also lay down for additional cargo space. I'll go ahead and lay that down so you can take a look at it. You can see with the rear seats folded down, you actually have quite a bit of cargo capacity. So I mean, you can fit some pretty good cargo in there. So it gives you that flexibility, and that's part of, you know, the great thing about owning a sport utility vehicle. You have the flexibility, you can haul some people or you can haul some stuff if you need to. So I've got the seat partially folded up. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that door so it automatically closes, so you can see how that works. It does alert you and let you know that it's closing. We'll move around here to the back side on the passenger side. So this seat is folded down right now. You know, it's very easy to fold up. What's also nice about this second row is you do actually have a center console area that folds out with some cup holders. And then this seat, I'm gonna try to do it right now, can actually recline. So as you can take a look, these seats actually recline in the second row. So your passengers, if you're on a long road trip, will actually can kick back and relax while you guys are cruising down the road. Again, this is CJ Wilson at Firkins Automotive in Bradenton, Florida. I hope you appreciated the video. We'd appreciate any feedback that you have. To find out more about this vehicle, you can visit our website at www.firkinscj.com. If you have any more questions specifically about this vehicle or others similar to it, you can reach me on my email. It's cjwilson@firkins.com. Again, we appreciate your feedback. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you.